do we transition that into our top 5 in welterweight right now?
Let's do it real quick.
Hey, we got to get some security on Shawn. He might get clipped.
Number 1, you got. I got Errol Spence.
Say it on 3. Oh.
No, we're not doing that. That's
we're
never.
not doing
that will never. Whether we're in this studio, a different studio, or outside, that will never happen.
All right, you go.
I got Errol Spence Jr. number 1.
I got Terrence Crawford number 1.
Okay.
Terrence Crawford.
I got Spence as the man. He's.
I thought you was gonna say I got
Earned
boots.
no. I got Crawford as the toughest guy to beat, but Spence is the champion of the division.
Okay.
You know,
Andres,
he put
you
in
got
the work.
Top dog welterweight.
Errol, right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got Bud next.
Okay.
Then I would have boots.
Errol overrated.
Oh, that's Spence next.
Yeah, Spence.
Crawford.
Okay.
Yeah, so we
But
just
it's-
flip
yeah,
flopped
yeah.
the two.
Flip-flop.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like 1A and 1B.
1A, yeah, exactly.
Third is where it gets interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Because you feel like you kind of have to give it to Ugas because he's got a belt.
Yeah, and that's tough. Where I'm just
Yeah.
like, we go to the hypothetical fight game. I don't think he beats. I'm not sure Ugas beats Keith Thurman,
Right.
Right.
and I don't think he beats Boots. So it's like, do I give him the nod because he's the champion? Maybe.
Hey,
I
what
almost
the
feel like
hell
we
do
should do
with
two
Danny
different
Garcia?
rankings. Like
Like we say on paper, we give it to Ugas. On
Right.
paper.
So you got 3.
I would give the nod to Ugas as the champion.
As would I.
yeah, same.
On paper.
Boots.
Yeah.
Boots.
Okay. You got
No, I'm
Boots
put-
3?
I'm
I'm
going
not even
Boots
mad
3.
at that. I'm not even mad at
Not
that.
mad
I'm
at
going
you.
Boots 3.
I'm giving it to Ugas just because the way
Yeah.
he fought Manny coming off of that performance, I mean, you got to kind of give it to him,
Yeah.
right? Like Manny, I hate doing boxing math like this.
Of course.
But Manny fought Keith the way he fought, and Manny had no idea what to do with Ugas. He was stuck. Ugas was a tough fight, and everybody knew it the moment he stepped into it. So I got to give him the number 3.
And I worried that night, almost the top 5 would have all beat Manny Pacquiao that night. Mm-hmm. Earl Spence would have stopped him.
Very
at 5.
possible.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, listen, man, let's be honest. When that I felt bad for Errol not getting that fight because that was his coming out party.
Yep, that was the one that
He was too big.
Take him out of
he
here,
was
man.
Too big. He's too big for Manny. That's the one thing. Like Manny's so small, and he gets hit a lot.
and Earl knew, why the hell you getting in here with me?
Yeah,
okay.
and, like damn, like Errol. I think Errol would have hurt Manny in that fight
I agree.
because
Yeah.
Errol knows kind of how to walk people into punches, and Manny's a little reckless when he comes in, and I don't know if he can handle what Errol's going to give him. I felt bad for Errol, but Ugas did. When everybody said, I thought Manny would win that fight, but after watching that fight, that's why I have Ugas number 3. Like, he fought an excellent fight that night.
Do you ever feel like people are talking to you but not to you? Like when he said, Errol knows how to walk people into punches. Do you feel like, damn, maybe he's talking to me a little
I
bit?
didn't think he was talking
Nah.
to me, but I was like, I did definitely was like,
Hey,
Because like
might have
when-
been a moment.
sometimes when you're doing like you're like talking about a fighter and they're showing you like get hit, I'm like, that's not pleasant. That's not a good fight.
I think when it's all said and done, that still might have been his toughest fight ever, was you.
when it's all said,
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
And I think he would have never took it again.
Yeah.
No,
He would have did everything to avoid it because your style is like perfect for him.
that fight for him, I remember talking to Errol that week before I talked to you. And Errol, he didn't want to, like, I was like, do you think this is an easy fight? Because I did this with Caleb before he fought Canelo. Because Caleb was like, everybody's scared of Canelo before they get in the ring. I was like, you got the wrong mindset. It ain't got nothing to do with what happens before. It's what everybody sees once they get inside the ring.
Yeah.
And Errol kind of alluded the same thing. And I was like, but you ain't fought nobody like Shawn yet. And I think like 3 rounds in that fight, you could see Errol go back to his corner and was like, damn,
Yeah, we
this ain't what I ain't ready for this.
We
I ain't know it was
mentioned
gonna
it
come like
before.
this.
My only frustration with that fight is that Errol afterwards said, well, I told you I was just going to sit there and bang with him. And I was like, but at some point you didn't have a choice.
That wasn't the fight you wanted
Yeah.
to fight.
At
And
some point there was no choice.
All
in that
credit
at
to him,
all.
he did, but that was hell.
No,
he
of
went through
course.
hell and
He
back.
went through hell. Shawn made him fight a fight that he did not
Yeah.
want to fight. And there's a lot of fighters who get comfortable and be like, I'm fighting my fight. I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. When after that fight, when Errol was talking about, oh, we don't need to do a rematch, like, you don't want the
Yeah.
rematch. Because that wasn't fun.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fighters who say that, oh, I'll take the rematch because they think they can beat you second. You can
Yeah.
see it on Errol's face. I don't want that fight again.
And then that
It ain't
rematch
fun.
would have been like, well, go ahead and box him from the outside then.
And-
You
and
said
for
you
the-
could say you could
And
box his
for
head off.
all
Go
the
ahead and
people
do
that
it.
always says Shawn's not a Hall of Famer because he won 2 titles, how many Hall of Fame fights does Shawn have?
Yo.
That's what you got to ask yourself.
He's
There's
already
a
in the-
lot of fighters that's Hall of
he's in the
Famers,
Porterweight
but
podcast.
hasn't had Hall of Fame fights like Shawn.
I'm sorry. I'm not doing this because I'm here and we friends,
Yeah.
but who's got a better resume than you in the welterweight division? Outside of Manny, and now that Manny's gone, who has fought everybody at 47?
Nobody.
Everybody. And there's never been a fight that you haven't been in. There's never been a fight. Who else can say that? Who else at 47 is close to say that? Errol hasn't fought everybody.
He's the guy that in the era where nobody kind of reached their potential, he did, because Spence Thurman didn't happen. Spence Crawford hasn't happened. And Shawn's the only one that got the most out of himself, who gets to retire with no questions left.
You are the glue of that division.
A lot of that's funny you said that. I've heard that, but a lot of people over this weekend they were
You made the transition from Floyd real easy.
huh?
You made the transition from Floyd Mayweather real easy.
I credit Keith with that to an extent, but I
Yes,
agree.
definitely.
Yeah.
But because we was worried, what the hell's gonna happen in 147?
Yeah, all the time.
And you
But
guys
this-
are the same era,
yeah.
obviously. You and Keith.
This weekend, everybody's like, "You got to come back. You got to come
Yeah,
back.
you're not coming back.
We want you to come back. We want you to come back." I got the most, everything that I could get out of what I did and what I had.
Rolled up the toothpaste.
Yeah.
It was all the way towards
Yeah.
the end. It was done.
Put the-
Nothing else.
Put the
in it.
water in the ketchup.
Yeah. And the soap, water in the soap.
Yeah, put the water in the soap. Yeah,
So
I did some broke
So
stuff.
we all have Ugas 3. Ant has Boots.
Yeah,
I would probably have Boots 4th,
yeah, same.
maybe ahead of Keith.
Ugas.
And then Ortiz 5th and Thurman 6th.
Oh,
I got
You have
Thurman.
Virgil over Keith?
Yeah.
That'd be a good fight.
It'd be a hell of a fight.
yeah.
That's a good fight.
I think Virgil's a little underrated right now.
I think Virgil's on because he beat the piss out of Mo Hooker. And
Yeah,
I was
he
just
did.
like, yo.
Yeah.
Virgil has terrible defense.
He does.
He does.
He does.
I don't think
He gets hit.
it's not.
It's terrible.
He just
bad.
blocks punches with his face.
no,
it's
he's-
not bad. I get it.
No, I mean he's defensive. He's responsible. The hands come back.
He's irresponsible?
He's got shit to still work on, but he's not.
Like defense.
He's not Arturo Gotti.
What,
Oh,
okay.
He's
Yeah.
not making. He's not making Ward.
What's
Yeah.
up with his dad? Does he just want his own personal trainer for his son? What's up with that situation?
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
still
know.
trying
I
to
mean,
figure
I
that
hear
out.
he might be. He may be working with Manny Robles.
That's enough for her.
And there was those rumors about Reynoso, but I heard he's had some sparring under Manny Robles, who was an underrated trainer, who got Andy Ruiz to be the first Mexican heavyweight champion ever, and then shortly thereafter,
then-
wasn't able to keep
And
going.
Virgil has Michael McKinson next coming up.
That's fight that whatever.
I have Boots 4th and Keith 5th.
He should be fighting Rashidi Ellis.
You love that Rashidi Ellis fight, and I think he loses to Rashidi Ellis.
You gotta
but-
get if you're gonna
Virgil
fight.
Ortiz?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I think he loses to Rashidi Ellis.
You already said
I don't think so, but Ellis is good.
Y'all
But,
sparring.
You're talking to the guy that he said the Virgil Ortiz might lose or might beat Terrence Crawford.
but you gotta fight Ellis first.
Yeah.
Would you spar, Sean?
No, I'm not sparring anyone. I'm not
You
sparring.
always trying to get
I'm
in
not
a fight
sparring. I'm not
somebody.
sparring a chair. I'm not sparring any of these cameras here. I walk into a camera, I'm falling, knocked out, clean. That'd be a good fight though. Rashidi and Virgil, but yeah, I think that kind of is the top 5. Welterweight, as always, there's interesting matchups.
What's up? I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Ant. Follow me on IG. Ant with 2 T's. Let's do it. Let's do it again. Let's
All
do
right,
it.
just introduce yourself,
Okay.
and then tell them, and then you tell them what to do. I'm Showtime Shawn Porter.
I'm Anthony Brenagh.
Carson Merk, like, subscribe, comment.
This is the Porter Way.